Now, people, this is a very logical problem. Okay, just see if you can solve. You don't need to hear about the topic of maths to solve this problem. Okay, pause the video and try to solve, and give me the answers and the options also. Okay, see, it's nice to get comments from you. That's actually the currency which I survive on. Okay, like I'm going to give you the solution. Six persons are seated around a dining table. So six people are there. Let's assume it's a round dining table. One, two, three, four, five, six. In such a way that Adul sits in front of Binoy. Adul and Binoy are opposite to each other. Elias sit between Adul and David. Okay, let's put him here. Adul, if he is here, Binoy is here. Now Elias sits between Adul and David. So on one side of Elias, Adul should be there. So Elias should be here and David should be here. That's one option. But there is one more possibility. Directly the opposite possibility. Elias can be here and David could be here also. In both these cases, if you look at both these cases, Elias is between Adul and David. Elias is between Adul and David. You have to write all the cases until you are sure. So I don't know which position is actually true. Now the next statement. Firoz sits in left of Binoy. Where is Binoy? Here Binoy is. So Firoz sits left of Binoy. See, they are facing to the center. Did they say that? They didn't say that, but it's okay to assume because they are sitting on a dining table. They cannot sit facing backwards and eat food. So they're sitting the fail. So if Binoy is facing forward, Binoy have his left on this side and Binoy have its right on this side. If you put the Binoy on the other side, or if you all want to see Adul's case, see, Adul will be facing here. His left is going to be this side and right is going to be this side. If you're confused, just turn your paper ulta, upside down, turn the paper upside down and you can write it down. Okay, anyway, where is this? Firoz sit to the left of Binoy. So, to the left of Binoy, Firoz sit. So, David could not sit here. Firoz should be sitting. That basically eliminates this case. So, I don't have to worry about this case anymore. Okay, so Elias and David are on the other side. And then what? And Chaaya sits between Atul and Firoz. Chaaya sits between Atul and Firoz. Oh yeah, Adul is sitting here, Firoz is sitting here. That basically means there's only one position for Chaaya. Chaaya should sit here. Who sits between Binoy and Elias? We already completed this. Binoy and Elias. Where is Binoy and Elias? Yeah, Binoy is here. Elias is here. So who is sitting between Binoy and Elias? Mr. D. And that is David. Oh my god. They made us do all this thing for this thing. We could have solved that thing even without all this information. Why? Because in the first two cases itself, we don't even need this much information. I think. Let's see. Let's redo this problem and try to solve this with lesser information. Adul sits in front of Binoy. Adul, Binoy. Elias sits between Atul and David. So, Elias is between Atul and David, or Elias is between Atul and David. Now, let's skip to the final answer. Who sits between Binoy and Elias? Binoy and Elias, David, if this is the case. Binoy and Elias, David, if this is the case. So, even if I strike out all this information, okay, even if this information was not there, I could still answer this problem. Answer is David. That's it, guys.